Welcome to the Auxwall Gym Management application. In this tutorial, you will learn how to view various reports using the Auxwall Gym Management application. Why generate reports? Generating reports is crucial for effective financial management and transparency. The reports that you can see in the Reports section are the Balance Sheet Report, Profit and Loss Account Report, Sales Report, Purchase Report, Stock Report, and Cash Flow Report. Let's see what each report performs. 1. Balance Sheet provides a snapshot of your assets and liabilities, ensuring that your accounts are balanced. 2. Profit and Loss Account helps in analyzing your revenues and expenses over a specific period, aiding in profitability assessment. 3. Sales Report tracks sales performance, providing insights into trends and customer preferences. 4. Purchase Report monitors your purchasing activities, helping in inventory management and cost control. 5. Stock Report displays current inventory levels, enabling effective stock management. 6. Cash Flow Report summarizes cash inflows and outflows, ensuring you maintain sufficient liquidity. Let's get started with the tutorial. First, click the Accounts tab. Then click the Reports tab. Here you will see a list of available report options. First, let's start with the Balance Sheet Report. Click Balance Sheet from the Reports menu. The balance sheet will display assets and liabilities. Both sides should tally, with liabilities on one side and assets on the other. Parent accounts are highlighted in a darker color and display sub-accounts listed beneath them. You can view child accounts by clicking on the parent account. The amount displayed against each account represents the total transactions recorded in that account. Click on any account to view its statement. For example, if the selected account is related to stock or inventory, all transactions associated with that account will be displayed. To view transaction details, double-click on the desired transaction. Totals for both liabilities and assets will be displayed at the bottom. You'll see two buttons, Export to PDF and Export to Excel. Clicking Export to PDF will generate a PDF file, and Export to Excel will create an Excel file. Next, let's move on to the Profit and Loss Account report. Click Profit and Loss Account from the Reports menu. This report will show your total income, expenses, and whether you have a net profit and gross profit or a net loss and gross loss over the specified period. The Profit and Loss Account displays expenses on the left side and income on the right side. Sub-accounts can be viewed by clicking on the parent account. All relevant ledger accounts for income and expenses will be listed on their respective sides. If you need guidance on creating a ledger account, please refer to the Chart of Accounts tutorial. The amount displayed against each account represents the total transactions recorded in that account. Click on any account to view its statement. For example, if the selected account is related to gym membership, all transactions associated with that account will be displayed. To view transaction details, double-click on the desired transaction. The totals for both income and expenses will be displayed at the bottom of the report. The report will clearly indicate either net profit and gross profit or net loss and gross loss, depending on the outcome. If the income side is higher, it will show net profit and gross profit. If the expense side is higher, it will show net loss and gross loss. You'll see two buttons, Export to PDF and Export to Excel. Clicking Export to PDF will generate a PDF file, and Export to Excel will create an Excel file. Next, let's move on to the Sales Report. Click Sales Report from the Reports menu. The Sales Report aggregates all sales-related data, providing a comprehensive review of financial performance. At the top, there is a selection list where you can select specific accounts. Upon selecting an account, all sales transactions related to that account will be displayed. You can adjust the date range to filter transactions within a specified period. There is an option to select all items. When this option is chosen, all sales transactions will be listed for the selected time period. The report will also provide totals for the debit and credit sides. Debit side total represents any discounts, returns, or refunds given during the selected period. And in credit side total reflects the total amount received from sales during the selected period. The current total is calculated as the debit side total minus the credit side total. By clicking on the particular voucher in the report, you can open the detailed form to review transaction specifics, including payment status and associated party information. Export option is available at the top for exporting the data to Excel or PDF. The opening balance represents the sales amount at the beginning of the period, while the closing balance reflects the total sales at the end of the period. These balances help track the change in sales over time. Next, let's move on to the purchase report. Click on Purchase Report from the Reports menu. The Purchase Report consolidates all purchase-related data, offering a comprehensive overview of your purchasing activities. At the top, there is a selection list where you can choose specific accounts. Once an account is selected, all purchase transactions related to that account will be displayed. You can also adjust the date range to filter purchases within a specified period. The report will show totals for both the debit and credit sides. Debit side total represents the total amount spent on purchases. Credit side total reflects any returns or refunds. The opening balance represents the total purchase amount at the beginning of the selected period, while the closing balance reflects the total purchases made by the end of the period. These balances help track the change in purchasing activity over time. Next, let's move on to the stock report. Click Stock Report from the Reports menu. In the stock report, a drop-down will display all accounts related to stock. By selecting the appropriate account, all transactions associated with that account will be listed. By clicking on a specific data entry in the report, you can view a detailed form with additional information about the transaction, including payment status and associated party details. Opening balance represents the balance before any transactions during the reporting period. Closing balance is the balance after accounting for the purchases made. The report will provide totals for both the debit and credit sides. Debit side total. This includes all additions to stock. Example purchases. Credit side total. This includes reductions in stock. Example sales or returns. Next, let's move on to the cash flow report. Click Cash Flow Report from the Reports menu. This report displays all transactions related to the petty cash account, detailing cash inflows and outflows. You can view detailed information about the transaction by double-clicking on the specific entry. The report will provide totals for both the debit and credit sides. Debit side total. This represents cash inflows. Example cash received. Credit side total. This reflects cash outflows. Example cash spent or withdrawn. At the bottom, you can view opening balance, the balance of the petty cash account before any transactions during the reporting period. Closing balance, the balance after accounting for all cash transactions during the period. Thank you for completing this tutorial. If you have any questions or need additional assistance, please feel free to contact us. We appreciate your use of the Auxwall Gym Management application.